This is the Nightwolf howling at you, and today I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming Studio Series 86 Leader Class Megatron. We're looking at an article from TFW 2005, where they've got pictures posted of the upcoming Studio Series Megatron here. And let's go ahead and just start off right at the beginning. So the robot mode does a really great job of mimicking the animated Megatron overall. Although some of the coloring is a little questionable in my opinion. First off, I think the this kind of brownish gray that they got going here, and this might be the pictures too, but this should definitely be darker, going for a charcoal gray to black, Part of the reason why the coloring the way it was in the show is because that was how they did the coloring in animation. It was really hard to do a pure black and have it look good. So that's why you kind of have the off black colors on Megatron. Plus, I don't know what's up with this color in the shins, man. That don't look right at all to me. Because here if we have a picture here of Megatron, aside from the proportions being a bit off, yeah, this gray here just does not cut it for this color here. And this is what I was talking about, because they're doing the shading and stuff, we got some of the black here in the shadows, and then it's a lighter gray there. That's a little bit harder to do, like I said, in animation. That's why it's this way. So I think really I'm hoping this ends up being darker than what it looks like. But as you can see overall, they did a really good job of matching the look of Megatron. Backside looks pretty good. This is the first time we get to see any of the tank pattern really. That's another thing, man. In robot mode, they did a good job hiding the transformation. You can't tell that from here that he turns into a tank. And I mean, even the legs do kind of still resemble, the handle of a handgun. He does come with a pistol that kind of vaguely resembles his gun mode, and then the purple saber, which is kind of interesting because this would be the first time in a while that we've got a Megatron that doesn't have the mace thing. I think I vaguely recall this from an episode, but I don't really remember. Just a picture of him with his cannon. Of course, the cannon is designed a little different. The fusion cannon here. Next to Studio Series Prime, he's a little bit taller, which is good. I think he should be. I mean, they look great together. Studio Series Galvatron, at least I'm assuming that's what the version they used. Whatever. Transformers 1. Is that a Masterpiece Megatron right there? So now we get to the tank mode. The tank mode looks alright. It's not the greatest tank mode. It's also not the worst tank mode I've ever seen. So I think it's, passable. Besides that, let's be honest, most of us are probably going to keep them in robot mode anyway. And surprisingly, the turret does turn. Although, at leader class pricing, I would hope it would. But again, this kind of helps you see this front here where there's just too much open space there. The bottom of the tank, I mean, they did a good job here hiding the robot mode too, when you get right down to it. And he does have some wheels there so he can roll, unlike some of the, let's say, the Constructicons. Compared to Studio Series Optimus Prime. Megatronus. Other Studio Series Megatron. I'm not sure what they're going for there. Mid-transformation. But yeah. And there we go. There's the gun. This, honestly, is kind of sad. They could have done a much better job on doing this thing if they wanted to. Or they should have. I mean, it would have been nice if they'd given us his gun mode. If nothing else, being able to put that in with other Transformers would have been good too. Even if we can't have an actual transforming Megatron, you could still give us that mode in a good Transformer-sized gun, especially now that everybody holds the same size hand, right? Or grip. This article just keeps going on and on and on. Yeah, I really hope this is not the final colors. It probably is, but they definitely something needs to be done about these shins. This weird bluish color just does not look good. I don't know what they were thinking, because it doesn't match the animation model, and it certainly clashes with the rest of this thing. So, I don't know. Although I had seen somebody mention that I guess the Takara Tommy version that comes out is going to have a better color scheme. Looks like Megatron will be blast effect compatible. Two thundercrackers for some reason. Yeah, overall, his robot mode looks great aside from the shin color. There we got more images of the tank. The back of the tank doesn't look particularly great. Yeah, I'll just say, oh, I wonder why that opens up. Yeah, so we're just kind of running through all the pictures. I think we're close to the beginning again. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. So that's kind of our look at the Megatron. I will definitely be buying this Megatron. It would be tempting to import the Takara version if they've got a better coloring on these legs. But at the same time, I don't really want to pay that premium either, you know what I mean? But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm pretty sure that in the last Prime vs. Prime video that I saw where he was talking about some of the upcoming Studio Series Transformers that were announced, that he said he was going to be posting a review for this Megatron next week already. Which, how the hell did he get it? I will definitely be watching it though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you want to hear more of my stuff in the future, please feel free to subscribe. I thank you for watching. Peace and love.